Hello, 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 beloved ones. So the message for today is you are the channel. You are the channel. This body here, okay, is technology. It is technology. The devices and things that we use, the artificial technology, where do you think that comes from? This body that we have, okay? And so every single being, knowingly or unknowingly, is channeling every single day and throughout the day. You have a direct connection to divine source. Direct connection, okay? So, historically, we've thought, and when I say we, the collective has thought that channeling is reserved for mystics, is reserved for the spiritual tradition, the orders, the mystery schools, right? Channeling is a part of your technology. And you have to begin to understand just how it all works. Because everything can also impact your channel. Things external to you, things that are going on within you. Those things can impact your channel. But to my dear collective that is learning and that is on their journey of understanding just who you are, you've been channeling this whole time and you did not know it. So now I'm going to give you some examples of just how channeling works and how you see it displayed each and every day. Those ideas that drop in, those inventions that you have, those products that you want to create, those are channel messages. We have a source where all of this is coming from. They're channel messages, guys, channel messages. For my sports fans, when you see the players playing on the court, dribbling the ball on the court, playing on the field, The moves that they're making in those instances, those quick moves, though they're in channel. They're in channel. And you know, one part of the collective where it's easy to see that, oh wow, they really are channeling, are our creatives. Our artists, they're channeling with a brush, a paintbrush. They're channeling, developing a sculpture. Channeling can happen through music, those lyrics, the rhythms, the tones, the beats that you're making. These are channeled messages. And sound, actually, for those that are unaware and that are coming into the knowing of who you are, where we are, what all of this is, right? Sound is the very first language. Before all of the other languages, you first had sound. Sound. So even for many of the translations, it's what they hear and then it's translated into that language or dialect. But sound is the very first language, okay? But getting back to you are the channel. You are. Every single idea and thing that you do, I mean, it's a channeled message. Give you some more examples. You're in school, or many of you may have children that are in school now. I know that they're out on break, but when they're in school and they're writing those short stories, and for those of you that love to write poems, to write books, those are indeed channeled messages. To my scientific community, those theoretical frameworks, those discoveries, channeled messages, guys. You are not here and working by yourself. You are not. When you're deep in thought and you may be in solitude, you are communicating with the divine. So when you're jotting down those ideas, those creative inventions, whatever it is, you're receiving a channeled message. You're receiving a channeled message. And when you begin to learn this technology, you can actually discern, well, what is of me and what is coming from the divine, or what is coming from my guides, what is coming from the beings that I am tapping into. Because right now at this point, you may not realize that what you are also tapping to impacts your channel and the messages that you receive. Okay? Some of you are still babies, and that's okay. We're walking on this journey together. And those of us that are seasoned in this are here to guide and show you the way. But we want to make things simple and plain in sharing that channeling is nothing to be afraid of. You are already doing it. It is a part of who you are. Why not learn how to access it for yourself? Many of you have heard the quote, everything that you need is within you. It's inside of you. So while you're tapping in, you didn't know you were tapping in. While you're tapping in to do certain tasks, to generate certain ideas, tap in to understand who you are and how this whole thing works and how it operates. It's so beautiful when you get there and you start to understand it. So I want to give you yet some other examples of how channeling comes through that you didn't even realize it, right? For my lawyers, paralegals, those that are in the legal arena, but specifically for my lawyers, when you are using a dictaphone and you are putting your arguments together without a book, without the text on the computer, it's just you and the device, or it's just you and a pen, my dear, you are channeling. For those in the technology space, and it's clearly shown with my programmers. You know, today we have that vibe coding. But baby, you are channeling. You are channeling. And you just did not know it. Just did not know it. I have more. Let me give you some more examples. Now, to my ladies, men too, it's easier shown with my ladies when you go to the hair salon and she says, I have the style for you. She is channeling that style that fits your personality, that fits your look. But she's channeling. She sees you, and you may not even know the hairstylist, but she sees you and she says, I got it. My stylists, cosmetologists, when you are blending those colors and you know which ones go together to make a color without a chart, you are just blending. Even when you're blending and mixing and you're not using spoons or a cup with measurements, you are channeling. You know what color is going to reveal. Or there's a color that the divine wants you to bring through. You are channeling. You are channeling. Even in the same light, my wardrobe stylist, when you are choosing looks for your clients, you are channeling. You are channeling. You know what looks good on this person? It may be based on their personality. It may be based on their skin tone. It may be based on the event they're going to or what they're looking to invoke, bring through for whatever occasion it is. You are channeling. And for my cooks, my chefs, this area has my divine heart because I love to cook as well. When you are in the kitchen cooking, when you are pairing those herbs and spices together, my dear, you are channeling. You remember how your grandmother would say, put a little scoop of this, put a dab of that, put some love in it. You are channeling. You are channeling. You're feeling what goes good together. You can see how it should look on the plate. You can taste the flavor and know what herbs and spices go in it. But baby, you are channeling. And you have guides that do specific tasks. And you're just tapping in and you're channeling those messages. You're getting in the groove and in the flow. And it is a beautiful creation. And when you put your heart and soul in it, you are deeply channeling. You are giving your love through the food. This is also why we have what is called soul food. It's from the heart and it is healing soul food. But many places where you go and you're like, the food tastes so good, it is coming from here, from their hearts. They channeled that creation, that dish. They channeled it and brought the love through to you. Now, I stated that there are a few things that can impact your channel, right? It may be your environment. It may be your emotions. So we got to get our emotions in check so that we receive clear communication. It may be what you eat, your lifestyle. Many of these things impact your channel. But there's even more examples coming through on who also channels. You know that TV that you're turning on for some of you every day? You're turning the channel, right? Hold on. But those actors and actresses, they are channeling those characters. For some of them, like with the movies, for some of them, they study those characters. They really get into character. They are channeling that, and they are becoming the being. They are becoming that character. They are channeling. In theater, same thing. They are channeling. For those of you that are orators, and when you're speaking to an audience with your eloquent speech and your heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching messages that are coming through, you are channeling. For some of you, you may have taken time a few days before to write the messages out. Even for my pastors, my prophets, you go to the text, but you don't stay there. Those messages that are coming through when you're writing and when you're speaking, you are channeling. Baby, it's nothing to be afraid of. This is not just for the sacred. This is a part of who you are. We are more powerful than who we are. And channeling is a part of the technology that you have and your direct connection to divine source. So, it is time for you to understand this technology. How does it work? What things can I do to improve my technology? How I receive, and also what I am connecting to. What are some things that open my channel up and really bring more information flowing through? But I will tell you this. Just how we say you gotta be clear in your thoughts, yes. When you're channeling also, and you're looking to receive deeply, you need to be calm. You need to be relaxed. So think about those times when those great ideas and things came through. You may have been in a state of joy, and also being in a space where you're in solitude and it's just you and God. You're quiet. Your thoughts are quiet. The messages are coming in. Your environment is quiet. But you're just listening and you're just writing. And also, the more you listen, the more you receive. You're not doing this by yourself. Your guides are always with you. Always with you. And they nudge you. And they drop this in here, drop that in there. But when you're ready to receive more, you just say so. Don't be afraid of this technology. It's a part of who you are. Take care.